everyone! Welcome to our channel. My name is Kathleen and today I have a Taito figure to unbox for you guys. It is Gojo Satoru from Jujutsu Kaisen. So I want to thank Mainstream Manila for our Gojo Satoru Taito figure. So I am very excited to see what the figure looks like, so let's unbox the figure. Okay, so before we open it, let's take a look at the box first. This is the front. It shows a picture of Satoru Gojo, and on the upper right corner here it says Satoru Gojo figure with the number 1 there, and down here is the Jujutsu Kaisen logo. At the side we can see full body of Satoru Gojo. At the back is another angle of the figure, and it says here Jujutsu Kaisen. This is the same writing that we see in front of the box. And this is the side. This is the top. And this is the bottom. Okay, now let's open the box. Okay, so here is what it looks like when we take it out of the box. It is in a plastic packaging, and there's a smaller protective plastic packaging here in front. So we'll just remove that first. Alright, so Gojo Satoru is encased in plastic. And the base is here under the plastic packaging. Okay, so these are the contents of the box. We get the figure of Gojo and the base. So let's put him all together. The pegs are under Gojo Satoru's feet, and you can see the holes there on the base. The holes are of different sizes, so you'll know which peg goes where. Okay. So this one is the bigger peg, so it goes in the bigger hole. The smaller peg, of course, goes in the smaller hole. And okay, there you have it. Very minimal assembly required. And now let's take a closer look at the figure. Okay, so now we can take a closer look at the Taito figure of Gojo Satoru from Jujutsu Kaisen. Okay, first things first, let me bring out my ruler to measure him. So let's see how tall he stands. So Gojo Satoru stands at around 21 centimeters or almost 8.5 inches from the base to the tip of his hair. Okay, now let's bring him closer. Let's take a look at his head first. So Gojo Satoru here has his signature white hair. It has a little bit of gradient going on there, from white to a very light purple. It's very well sculpted. His hair is very well sculpted, and it's in spikes. His hair is not in his usual hairdo because it's usually spiked up. So now his hair is down. And let's take a look at his face a little bit closer. So there he is. Gojo Satoru is in an expressionless state here. There, very stoic and expressionless. But we can see his eyes, his signature blue eyes there. It's painted quite well. Yes, and although I think he does not look exactly like himself in the anime, because yeah, I can't really put my finger on it, but yeah, he doesn't look exactly like Gojo in the anime. And he is also not wearing his blindfold, because usually his eyes are covered with that black blindfold that he is holding on to. Okay, and his hands, well, one of his hands is positioned like this because that is his hand sign for his ability, the Unlimited Void Domain Expansion. So that's a strong power that he has. And what happens is, when he is fighting his opponents will receive endless stimuli that will restrict their movements and thoughts. So yeah, they won't be able to move and they won't be able to think. And of course, Gojo is wearing his signature black high-necked jacket. And I like the sculpt of his clothes. There, I'll show you the back part. And of course, also his signature black pants. And his shoes here are very shiny. And of course, we have the base. I think this is a very nice touch by Taito here. There, because the design of the base is based on his power. Okay, so just for comparison, I'm going to bring out another Taito figure. Let's bring out Yuji Itadori. So if you're watching the anime series of Jujutsu Kaisen, you'll know that Yuji Itadori is the student of Gojo Satoru in the Tokyo Metropolitan Curse Technical College. There. And Gojo Satoru is a very powerful Jujutsu sorcerer, which Yuji looks up to. Okay, so they look very well together, in my opinion. They scale very well together. So just for another comparison, I will bring out Banpresto figure of Yuji Itadori. So there he is. So the Banpresto figure seems slightly bigger than the Taito figures. So that's how they scale together. And also, I think the paint of the Banpresto figure is slightly more vibrant than the Taito figures. The Taito figures are more matte and dull than this Banpresto figure. Okay, so overall, I think this Taito figure of Gojo Satoru is pretty good. Although the only thing that I found off was his face, because I think it doesn't look exactly like him. Because Gojo's face in the anime has very sharp angles. For example, his nose is a very sharp tip. And I think this figure of Gojo, the face of this figure has more slightly rounded angles. So that's why it doesn't look exactly like him. But don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that it's bad. It's pretty good actually. The sculpt is very well done, and also the paint. And I like the base. It's different from the usual base that we get from other figures. And of course, you'll know easily that it is Gojo because he's the only one who looks like that in the anime, and he's wearing his signature clothes. That's it. That's all I have to say for the Taito figure of Gojo Satoru. So I'd like to know, what do you think about the Taito figure of Gojo Satoru? Let me know in the comments section down below. And if there's a character from Jujutsu Kaisen that you want to see as a figure, which character would it be? Okay, before I end this video, I want to say thank you very much to Mainstream Manila for this figure. Thank you very much, Mainstream Manila, once again, and we'll put a link down on the description box below on where you can get this figure. So that's it for me. Once again, my name is Kathleen. Thank you very much for watching, and always remember to unbox your toys.